And I'm
The
gonna put one
moral
down.
compass. Yo, 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 what up? This is Scoozy, and I'm back with a brand new episode from the Block Vegas server. Now, last episode we worked on this job board behind me, and basically what we did is we made a to-do list to keep ourselves on track, and we listed all the things that we want to get done here in the near future. Now, I originally said I was going to do only the top row, which were things like finish my hotel and do the landscaping around it and the lighting and whatnot before I moved on to anything else. Well, I don't think I'm going to do that. I put a lot of time grinding away into this hotel. I'll give you a little sneak peek there. Over the past couple days, and it's become quite clear that it's going to take a long time to finish this hotel, and I may want to work on some other stuff here and there in the meantime. So, last episode we worked on the storage area, which you can kind of see over there in the background. And yeah, then I was like, sweet, it's done, it's great. But the problem is I didn't move any of my stuff in there. So really, it's not done at all. Um, so I thought what I would do this episode is move all of this stuff inside. But you don't want to see that. That's boring. So last night I got together with Engineer Troy, and we did some stuff. Kind of hung out, took care of a few things, had a little bit of fun. So I put together some clips from that, and I figured what I would do is while you're watching that, I'll move all of my stuff inside, and then we can knock one thing off the list. So yeah, sit back, relax, and I really hope you enjoy the footage as much as I enjoyed recording it. All right, be back in a second.
Yeah, I'm
So,
trying to finish up this police department.
are you building a torch there?
Yes.
Man, it's so funny because I was thinking to myself, if that lot goes without torches for one more day, I'm building a giant torch there as a prank.
I kind of put a little bit of a warning here because the
Yeah,
roof is not lit.
I saw it was all barred off too.
Yeah, I was gonna shut it down for a little bit, but I decided not to. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna deputize you.
Oh, I may be the worst person to do that though. I'm one of the bigger torch offenders.
Okay, well then we'll hold off on that then.
Yeah, I mean I don't want to make the department look bad. I'll tell you though,
Okay.
once I saw that citation, I did immediately go over to my hotel and light the entire roof.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I actually think it's kind of cool when they're hanging out there on like the right there in those little balconies.
On the balconies it's fine. Like
Yeah,
they can't get you unless you go near them, and then the skeletons can shoot you. But other than
yeah,
that, yeah, they're safe and sound, tucked away. They're my biggest patronage, really.
yeah.
We'd be out of business if it wasn't for them renting all the rooms.
Nice. Getting some dye. Gosh, how do you make orange again? It's red and yellow?
Hmm.
Okay. I don't have any yellow dye. Do you have any yellow dye?
Well, in fact, I do, sir.
I only need 4 pieces.
I'm preparing to open a dye shop soon.
Ooh. 4 pieces of that. Do you have any orange?
Oh yeah.
Um,
What kind of a dye shop would I be?
so I need 1, 2 of those. I need 1 orange and 4 yellows. If you wouldn't mind, sir. I'll tell you what. I'll trade you that for a name tag.
All right,
Deal?
deal.
Because I only have 1. You trying to shoot me over there?
I'm shooting near you. Near you.
Okay, there we go. Nice. Yeah, that's better.
Well, I guess that wouldn't have been much of a prank then, if I had done it.
Yeah. Okay, so now to finish this up. Hey, I was thinking maybe we could actually, you know what? Let's go over and check out your books. See what's or well, your board.
Sure.
I meant to do that the other day. Oh, you didn't light up a spot over here, sir.
Ooh, that looks dangerous.
Yes, it does.
Oh, sorry there. That's me. No amount of light will keep you safe from me. Oh yeah, my lawn. I didn't really light my lawn up at all. You came over and lit it up for me, and then I dug it all up and put in grass.
I like your little board here.
I'm out of torches. Yeah, so these are basically, they're mostly just for me. Like, it's like my to-do list of things that I want to get done in the near future here. The top row is the stuff that I need to get done ASAP, and the second row can wait. So I got jobs like, finish my hotel. I want to finish the roof, the penthouse suite, and the lobby. And I don't know. I kind of came to the conclusion that that's going to take so long that I'm not going to be able to finish everything on that top row before I start something else, because I will probably just go insane.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you come inside, there is easily 200 stacks of concrete in this building right now, I'd say.
Oh, I like the lights. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they were. If you're ever gonna do this, like they need a power source above them to like operate the trapdoors too.
Yeah.
Just make sure when you're placing your trapdoors, you always face the center. Because I just went through and laid them all out, and then they were all like super wanky when I powered the lights. Like they were in all different directions, and I had to replace them all. So this is my lobby here. I got my storage area and my portal room back here, and these openings in the wall, I'm gonna put some glazed terracotta at some point.
Yeah.
Then I have like an employees area back here, like the front desk. It's designed to make the customers feel small in comparison. Yeah, see, you're so powerful up there. And I was thinking maybe in this corner, once like the terracotta's in, I could put like a bar, like a lobby bar.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. And then maybe like a seating area here, couches and planters and whatnot.
Question: Are those lights going to be low enough to keep this lit up, or are you going to do some?
No, they're not at all. So that's kind of what I was looking for your expertise on. My only other option, I think, is like if I have some carpets on the walkways in between areas, I can like hide lights underneath them.
Underneath there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking, because I have to get rid of all these torches. They're terrible.
Yeah, you have to go with a little bit of creative lighting. Maybe some lamps somehow. Some hidden lighting in the floor. There's a few options.
That's what I'm thinking. I might do that. The other thing I could do is just literally carpet everything that's not... But I don't know. That's probably just as ugly as torches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this this design here on the side. I love this.
Yeah.
Is this red or black? Is it red?
It is black. And now I'm never going to be able...
black.
I won't be able to put it back in the proper orientation now. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
All right, so over here, we have the second floor, and so behind these walls here are a series of like fake rooms. So if you like look into the windows from the outside of the hotel, every one of these window sets will have like a bed and a painting on the wall, just to kind of like give the impression that there's a room. and
Mhm.
I lit up some of them. I didn't light up others, but that's on both sides of these, like this facade, and then on the inside here is where I'm going to build most of the farms for my dye shop.
Cool.
Yeah, and then upstairs where
Oh, you're not going to build like a separate building for your dye shop?
well, the shop itself will be a separate building, but this is where I'm going to like do all the farming of the dyes
Okay.
in here. And then up top here is, I guess, like my penthouse suite. So these three floors here
Mhm.
will all be one giant, like, I don't know,
Room.
like bachelor pad. I might
Sweet.
divide it up or whatnot. Maybe do a loft along the front, where the top set of openings is.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and then there's going to be a rooftop to this, where I want to put like a garden and maybe a swimming pool.
Nice.
But
Rooftop swimming pool.
yeah, but this building is just so big. I don't know what to fill it with.
Just take your time. It'll come to you.
Yeah, yeah. So that's a big part of the reason why I'm not going to be able to finish everything on that board first, because like I can't just work on this every day for the next year. Got to work on something else. And there's so many
Hey,
weird like nooks and crannies that like I don't know what to do with them. I don't
well,
know.
that's cool though. So is this where the farm stuff is still?
This is where,
Okay, it is.
yeah, where the gunpowder and string come up.
This is gonna be an AFK room.
I don't know. It's
Oh,
just it's where the end of my item elevator was, so I just figured I'd keep it in the same spot for ease.
so quick question.
Hmm.
How did that turn out? The timing mechanism. Is it
Oh,
really is it working as good as you want it to?
I really think it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Because I actually found a better design.
then all of this gobbledygook.
Yep, I sure did.
Yeah, I imagine this was me just fiddling with stuff until I kind of botched together something that works.
I used I used an old trick from when I was doing the carbon rails back in the day. It's basically two torches with redstone, and they kind of flicker back and forth.
But is it like
I'd have to show it to you. I took a screenshot of it.
is it at equal intervals?
No. Okay, here we go.
So, last time we got together, we were
Mhm.
working on that Enderman farm,
Yeah.
and I don't know, maybe some of your viewers they don't know who I am. They don't know how pro of a Minecraft player I am, and they saw me die to an Endermite.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was wondering if maybe you'd help me maybe regain a little bit of face in their eyes.
That was that.
All right, where are you at?
I'm over here. I'm actually. Do you have any repeaters?
Yeah.
You got about 6 of them?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I was gonna show you a little something real quick.
Okay, sure. Well, yeah. Well, show me this, and then you can help me out.
Okay. Well, what exactly did you have in mind?
Oh, I'll show you. I got it all set up and ready to go. Okay, so are you over by my giant pit?
No, I'm not. I'm actually at my
At
base
your place?
going
Okay,
through.
I'll come with you.
Okay.
Yeah, that giant pit. That's another thing I have to deal with. I wanted to make sure the mechanism was working, and then I'm gonna have to like hide it away because right now it's just a hole. It's not very appealing. I like the Street Fighter painting in the police department.
I don't know. I just kind of threw it up there.
I like it.
You know, about 6 of them.
Yep.
Oh, sweet. Okay. So basically, actually, let me get a lever. I'm just gonna simulate the hopper clock with
Mm-hmm.
an on-off signal.
Yep.
So here's what I'm looking at. So you're gonna have a block. This is your input. It's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move this torch. Actually, you know what? I'll move it over one. Hold on a second. Derp. Okay, that should work. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it's gonna go into a block, and this block is gonna have a torch off the side of it. Now your observer is gonna be here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to see this torch update. So all of these get set to maximum. And then you're going to take dust and run it back to here. And then there's going to be a torch on this side. Now, when this is turned, well, we'll put the lever like this. So just, you know, this would be the line coming in, right? So this would be coming from
the hopper clock. Yep.
Yeah, but I'm going to simulate it just by putting this right on top of here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So when it turns off, watch down here. So it turns on, it turns off.
Yeah.
But watch that torch down there. Watch this. Watch this. Turn it off, it doesn't go back on and off.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you cycle it again, now it comes on and it goes off. So it only cycles on and off every other time. And the time in between it is just enough. And you can actually adjust it by adding repeaters or shortening the tick, or, you know, reducing the ticks. This seems just to be just right for it to actually, the observer will update. It will release the water from the dispenser, and it'll cover the entire platform for like maybe half a second, and then it turns back off.
Yeah. Yep. That is a very, very simplistic solution to my problem.
And the way you adjust the time between it turning on and off, like how long the platform is, this right here adjusts how long, the timer on the water independently, and the number of items you put in the hopper clock will adjust the time the pad is empty for spawning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, that's way, way more simple. Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, I was thinking of that the other day. I was like, I wonder if that would work.
Yeah, it totally would have. I guess that's the difference between an engineer and a scoozy. Wow, mind blown. All right, well, if you want to come over here, I got something fun for us to do here.
It's about face planting.
No face planting.
Oh.
Okay, so like I said, I'm a pro Minecrafter. I mean, it's just
What is this?
This is a high-tech, super sturdy, blast-resistant protective shield.
Okay.
And what I want you to do is I want you to stand behind it here with me, where it's nice and safe. And I'm going to go up there on that giant hill. And then when I count to 3, all you have to do is hit the button. All right? And then I'll prove to everybody just how tough of a Minecraft player I am, and how that friendermite took a cheap shot, kicked me while I was down. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not indicative of my skill level. That's all I'm saying. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so as I said before, my hotel here, it's doing pretty good business. We get mobs in there every night. Like half our rooms are full. And the only thing is, the people on this half of the hotel, they're always complaining about this thing here blocking their view of our lovely desert.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to help me out with that, and we're going to show everybody just how pro I am. All right?
Okay.
So on the count of 3, you just hit that button. That's it. It's super simple. 1, 2, 3. Whew. Yeah, see, I'm okay. The friendermite took a cheap shot. Look, I just survived all that TNT explosion. I was right there, right up next to it.
Okay, so I kind of made a library with just a little bit of an enchanting area. This is my little area for reading books over here, around the corner here.
Oh,
We
very
got a little
nice.
music player. Whoa. And this is the main, like, atrium of the library. I have a few things. I'm not done with it, but I'm kind of working on it.
Yeah, it's looking
I don't
good.
know. What do you think? Do you think the books in these corners flush with this light blue concrete look okay? Like
I imagine.
that?
I imagine they would.
Like that? What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe even with just like the one. And then you could
Oh yeah?
move your torch up one and then set something on the bookcase.
True. Well, here's the thing. If you look at the ceiling, there's a hole in it in the centers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put lights in there, but I'd rather put sea lanterns. I may put glowstone for now,
Mm-hmm.
but and then I'm going to put half slabs of quartz up there too.
Around the
To
lights?
kind of get, yeah.
Like where the acacia is now. Well,
Mm-hmm.
beneath the acacia.
Yeah, because that acacia is on the bottom side of the block.
Mm-hmm.
They're slabs, so nothing will spawn on top of them.
Yeah, I think
whole
that
roof.
that would look pretty good. The sea lanterns.
Yeah, I think it would be too. I think it would look good too with sea lanterns, but we don't really have. Oh my gosh, did you just jump up through the hole?
Yeah, I told you I'm a pro Minecrafter.
Apparently you are, because I can't do that. I am terrible with these elytra.
I was just looking up here. So these stone bricks up here though, they're spawnable, aren't they?
Nope.
Hmm?
Nothing up there should be spawnable.
But
Nope. Look at this. This glass is a whole block. It's a half
oh,
slab.
there's a slab on top of the stone bricks.
Mm-hmm.
That's genius.
Awesome.
And then where you have this half slab of acacia, it really creates the optical illusion that this is like one stone brick instead of the top half of a stone brick and then a stone slab.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Well played.
Mm.
I'm gonna spend all my time trying to catch you on these like spawnable areas, and you're just gonna teach me so much. All right.
Let's see here.
Well, I think that's gonna be it for me tonight.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up too. We had a little bit of fun. We finished up the Block Vegas Police Department. We built a torch.
Mm-hmm. A mighty fine
And-
torch.
Yeah, you regained your.
I regained my
Dignity.
pride, my dignity, and I restored everyone else's faith in humanity.
All right, man.
Well-
I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I'll catch you next time.
All right, take it easy, Troy.
All right, you too.
All right, I'm back, and I hope you enjoyed that clip of me hanging out with Engineer Troy. I know I enjoyed it, and I learned a lot. So, thanks to Troy for all of his engineering info. And while you were gone, I got rid of all my chests. That's right. We are officially all moved into the storage room. The front of our hotel is looking pristine, and basically what that means is storage. Well, that's officially done. Boom. One right off the list. Only 7 more to go. Well, like I said, I'm going to pick away at those slowly over time, and I'm rescinding my previous statement that I will complete them all before moving on to something else, because I don't think I can do that. So yeah. Maybe next time we'll work on one of the dye farms. I'm not sure. But anyways, thanks for coming and hanging out today, checking out the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please go down below, thumb wrestle that like button to show some support. Subscribe if you're new here, and until next time, this is Scoozy saying peace!